Am I actually live though? Am I actually live though? Anyone want to say anything in the chat? You want to let me know if I'm actually live? Yes! Brooklyn Danielle, hello to you as well. Hello, hello, hello. I mean, at least I've got one of you. Hey, Hatchmandu. Hi, Blaney. Hi, Cupcake OX. Oh, this pleases me that this wasn't as stressful as last time. Oh, here comes everybody. Oh my goodness. I cannot keep up with that. Hello, everyone. Hi. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I can't. There's a Jenna, there's a Stephanie, there's a Joanna, there's a Brandy, there's a Leaping Lily. Hi! Oh my goodness, Purple Godzilla, Nicole, there's a Hummingbird. There's a lot of you. Hello. Oh my goodness gracious, my friends. Hi. There's a Madeline asking to say your name. Hello, I have said your name. Thank you, Sherry says I look so pretty today. I'm doing okay. Sorry for the title. I didn't know what to title this live stream, and I'm just like stressed out and in pain. My period is coming and the cramps are like so I took some ibuprofen, and not ibuprofen, well, I'm sure it's like Target's equivalent, the Up and Up liquid gel pain. Ouch. So hopefully those kick in soon. Oh wow, hair looks great. Thank you. My ponytail, my crazy, I don't know what it's doing ponytail. Yes. I'm so glad I can finally put my hair back up into a ponytail. But anyways, oh my goodness, Nicole Ann says I'm currently 15 weeks pregnant with your second little one. Congratulations. That's so exciting. Thank you guys. Consuelo says, loving your new place. Thank you. I am too. I'm so happy that it's making other people happy too. Spelling Bee 2000 says, had awful cramps all my life, can relate. Oh, I feel so bad for people that have to go through this every single month when they have their period. I get bad period cramps, I would say maybe twice a year. So it's rare-ish, I guess, for me. But oh my gosh, they are painful. So like I said, I am hoping the painkiller kicks in soon, but thankfully. Oh, and Moonchild Youngblood says, yes, defo need a mukbang. Cassie, excuse me, those, I mean, I already was probably not going to bring those back, but especially now with my gallbladder problems, it's really not going to happen unless you guys want to see me eat a handful of raisins or you want to see me eat some carrot sticks. Like, basically, I only had one since getting diagnosed and all this stuff. I'm pretty positive I've only had one gallbladder attack, and it was like fairly minor, fairly subdued compared to the huge. So I think I've figured out how to control my attacks for the most part, and it involves a lot of eating very little multiple times a day type of a thing. So I don't really think that would be very entertaining for a video, to be completely honest. But Sherry says, sorry I'm late. Hello, you are not late. I've been on for what, like maybe 5 minutes tops. Hatchmandu says, I was surprised you had to wait for surgery. Yeah, me too. But that's just apparently how common these gallbladder surgeries are, that my surgeon was scheduled out for over a month. What was it? I suppose it was probably like a month and a half out when I got that scheduled. Plus, I also feel like I'm getting a cold, but I feel like it's like a stress cold, you know? Like, I don't feel like this is going to ever turn into a full-blown cold, but we shall see. I've got the sniffles. I need to take some Zicam when I'm done with this, but Beautifully Curvy says, I am currently going through gallbladder issues too. Not fun. Yeah, it's not. It's really not. But I'm just glad that I'm able to keep my attacks under control anyways. Or so far so good. And I'm hoping that that means that I'm not going to have any gallstones get lodged in my bile duct and have it rupture in the meantime before getting surgery and then die. Fun. I'm just like, it's one of those things where I don't know. I mean, I know I'm not supposed to like, read comments on the internet because it will just scare you, random people online. And granted, that's not to say that their issues are not actually happening, but like it's usually the very 1 or 2 small percent of really bad things happening that are the loudest. And like I said, that's not to negate their pain. That means that it is possible, but the chances of those horrible things happening to me because of surgery is so minimal. So minimal. So hopefully the surgery just goes super easy breezy, piece of cake, no problems, and I don't have any complications. But like I said, I'm just reading and seeing these comments of people saying that they had their gallbladder out and it was like the absolute worst decision they've ever made in their life because either A, their surgeon messed up, or B, people are like warning me about these like gas problems because they like pump your stomach full of gas. And then so after surgery, you have to make sure you're getting up and walking around like every hour. Otherwise, the gas like goes to your shoulders and stuff, and it will hurt even worse than a gallbladder attack. And it sounds so scary. I mean, granted, like that's good to know. I'll make sure that I get up and walk around a lot. But then, there's also people that said they've never been able to eat again, basically, since having their gallbladder out. Like anything they eat, even if it's just like, a piece of celery, it just turns into diarrhea immediately and they're miserable and they wish they had never gotten their gallbladder out. And I'm just like, I really hope I'm not in that 1 or 2%. Yeah, see, Nicole says it is hard to eat certain foods after the surgery and it's been 5 years. You still have a hard time. I mean, I'm like, that being said, it's like, I think I said in my video where I talked about all of this, like, my surgeon said, no, you can eat completely the same, blah, blah, blah. I also don't believe that that's true. I certainly think, just based on what the gallbladder does in the body, I doubt I'm going to be able to eat fried foods or like super high fat foods without any problems. But that being said, I mean, I'd like to think it's gonna be okay. We've got someone saying diarrhea is nowhere near as bad as attacks. You're doing the right thing. Yeah, I think so. Sherry says you'll be fine. You're already vegetarian. Yeah, I mean, I think that's definitely going to help, in that I already don't have to worry about cutting out red meats or meats in general. Because I think with this gallbladder thing, it's like even if you don't get your gallbladder out, you're supposed to stick to like chicken and fish, I think are like the two, like basically really low fat meats. So I suppose not even just red meat, but like also, pork is really fatty and that sort of a thing. And so it's really hard for people to cut those things out. And for me, it's like, that's not something I have to, worry about. But yeah, Valerie says surgery is weird. Our bodies are crazy. You had a fallopian tube removed on Friday, went home the same day. Wow. But with your gallbladder removed last year, you had to stay for 2 days because you were having issues. That's insane. I hope you're doing okay. And that your surgeries have helped you in the long run. But yeah, and then we've got Beautifully Curvy saying my mom had hers out and she's doing just fine. She isn't restricted to a lot. No processed cheese so far. Yeah, so oh my goodness. It's just a lot to think about. Elizabeth says, yes, low fat Cassie, I am an RN. Yeah, so I think I'm just going to stick to what has been helping me, get through until my surgery, staying low fat, staying really like not big meals. I mean, for me, it's really hard just because that's how I typically do eat, is that I have 2 really big meals in a day. So that's a big change for me. I'm not a snacker, but I will I'll figure it out and hopefully do just fine. Lindsay says, do I want kiddos? You just had your first at 28 years old. Well, congrats on your first kiddo. I don't know. At this point in my life, no, I do not want a child. I am still trying to figure my life out. And so I don't think that bringing another life into my life is going to help things. But maybe someday. I don't know. I've always liked the idea of adopting, but we'll see. You never know. Never know. Especially, I think things will change once I meet a person that I would want to reproduce with. You know what I mean? And as of right now, I don't have any of those in my life. So, boo, 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 boo. Jennifer wants to know if I will do lipstick reviews again. You miss them. Mine are the best. Thank you. That is so nice. Yes and no. I've got a review that's going to go up on Tuesday of the new ColourPop collection, the Disney Midnight Masquerade collection, and that has lip products in it, so that review will be in there. It's one of those things where they don't get great views on YouTube, and, I'm trying to stay relevant and make videos that the majority of people are interested in, and that was not included in them. But you never know. Never say no. Never say no. But oh no, we've got someone from the Netherlands asking just for fun, can I pronounce your last name? I will try. Natasha Valkenhoff. How'd I do? I have no idea. I'm looking for the person. Did I pronounce? Oh, you just said cool. So did I do okay pronouncing your name? I don't know if cool means good or bad. Oh my goodness. Kathleen Rose says, I've never gotten you live before. Love you, Cassie. Yay, hello. I'm glad you could make it. Some makeup news. You heard NARS is discontinuing the Jane color in the Audacious line. Why would they do that? Why would they do that? Oh, that is a mistake. That is a huge mistake, Narj. Oh, that is a huge mistake. Yeah, Captain Coda. It's a huge mistake. Hi, Meow Meow. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Oh, thank you. Someone said I've got the most beautiful smile you've ever seen. Thanks. I appreciate that. Have I seen Shane Dawson's newest series? What do you think? I have not. Oh, we got two right in a row. One from, is it supposed to be Sonea? And then Grace also asking, have I been watching the Shane Dawson Jeffree Star series? If so, what do I think about it? I have not. I know, I haven't had the time to devote, because there's 3 parts? I haven't had 3 hours to devote to this yet. I will probably watch it eventually. It's just, the subject matter wasn't something that interested me, so it wasn't something that I really wanted to watch right away, since I don't watch Jeffree Star. And also just with it being centered, or at least the trailer for it seemed to make it seem like it was going to be centric around the beauty drama that happened with Tati and James Charles and stuff. I just didn't want to relive that. I feel like the beauty community has such a hard time anyways, just in general, with this kind of drama stuff. And it was just why, Shane? Why do we have to bring that up again? Why do we have to, I thought we moved past it. Okay, people are saying no drama, just makeup. That's good. That makes me feel good, because honestly, that was one of the biggest deterrents, is I've got enough stuff going on in my life. I don't need to watch something about drama. No. No. Okay, so no, it's about the behind the scenes of making his palette with Jeffree. Okay, yeah. I think that's another thing though, is that I'm also not interested in that aspect of it. Like I don't know. Well, first off, I don't think I've ever tried out a Jeffree Star eyeshadow. So I don't know about the formula. I mean, most people seem to love it. Uh, but so like that, it's not like I know I love the formula and so, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. But then also like from what I've seen, the shades that are coming out, it's not going to be a palette that I'm super interested in. And like I don't it's it's also stupid. I just not like the videos and stuff. Like my thought process is just I don't even know that I want to say it. I don't know that I want to say it. I just don't know. I just don't know. Um Elizabeth says, no, it's boring. Don't bother, Cassie. Yeah, it's about makeup business stuff. Yeah, I just I just don't know that I care. Yeah, should I put it that way? I just don't know that I care. Oh, Amber says Shane was getting a crap deal on his merch, etc. I guess I don't know. I mean, I totally agree that like a lot of people sell themselves short in terms of sponsorships and stuff. I don't know about anything about his merch. So I have no idea, but Ashley says that she doesn't give a bleep about J Star, but Shane has made him seem less obnoxious and more professional than just the mean girl he appears to be. Yeah, I mean, I feel like from what I see, like in his, I don't know, I feel like I like his personality, Jeffree Star, in Shane's videos and stuff more than I like his personality in his own videos. Like, I feel like he comes off more arrogant in his own videos and stuff, but like in real life, aka in his not edited videos, I feel like he seems like a nice enough person. But I also just don't, I just don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know, you guys. Anyways, what do I think of my new apartment neighbors? Interesting. No, for the most part, it's been fine. But I do have one neighbor. They have quite possibly the most barky dog I've ever heard in my life. And it seems to only bark during the day on the weekdays. So I think it's when the owner isn't home, but it's like a constant yip. Like I think it's a smaller dog. And like the fact of the matter is, it's like I can hear them from so far away. It is a loud dog and it drives me insane. I have made so many complaints because you shouldn't have to deal with that when you're living in an apartment complex. You just shouldn't. And not to mention, then the dog is probably really freaking unhappy too if it's barking that much. Like, I mean, I don't know what the apartment building can do about it other than write to them and be like, you got to do something about your dog. But it's awful. Addie says, plot twist, your neighbor is watching this. Well, good, neighbor of mine. Figure it out. Your dog is annoying. Point blank, period. I'm sick of it. Nicole says that's why we're cat people. It's one of the reasons. Oh, I hate barky dogs. Oh, I hate barky dogs. Hannah wants to know if I have merch or Patreon. I don't have either. I thought for a hot second, a hot quick minute, that I was going to need to make a Patreon. I was super like torn up about it this past week, like really nervous because basically I had been with StyleHaul, MCN, a network on YouTube for many years. And when I first joined them anyways, it was like a good deal for me in that, I mean, first off, I did it because I thought everyone was supposed to join a network. Like I thought that was just what you were supposed to do. And then by the time my contract was up, it was either a 2 or a 3-year long contract. And by the time it was up, I was like, okay, like they don't do anything for me. Like, because I don't live in California where all these events happen. Like it seemed like that was the main thing that a network could do for me, was get me free tickets to go to certain events for YouTubers and whatnot. But for me at the time, I was out in Boston and it's like I can't afford to fly there and whatever else. So I was like, okay, my network, it's not worth me being with them anymore. So I didn't re-sign my contract for another year. And then in that interim month, I noticed it wasn't by a lot. It was like maybe by $100 or $200, but my paycheck was less than when I was with the network. And so I was like, well, so apparently they were doing something. It might have been minimal, but even with them taking their cut of my pay, it was still earning me a little bit more than normal. So, okay, so I signed back on with them. And, well, StyleHaul doesn't exist anymore. So they shut down at the end of August, beginning of September. And since YouTube, the payments are all a month behind, whether you're a part of a network or not, like when we get paid, which I mean, I guess it's for most people. But I mean, in any case, okay. So, you know, the network got disconnected. Great. They don't have control over my AdSense anymore. Great. And, where am I going with this? Oh, so it's like, I don't know. I mean, it was just like different trying to see, am I getting paid? Because like in your YouTube studio, it shows you how much your estimated revenue is going to be for the past month. But then I would go into my AdSense and it showed $0. And AdSense is where you're actually getting paid. The YouTube studio is just an estimate. It's usually never the same. And so my AdSense was showing $0. And I was like, has something happened here? Like, has StyleHaul messed up my AdSense? Because this is not okay. And I like emailed them, but like since StyleHaul is shut down, it's like no one is there to answer emails. But either way, I finally got a response, and the person that responded said, yeah, we've been having problems because apparently there's another network that's a part of StyleHaul, or was a part of StyleHaul, but they're in the UK. But so they were taking on, it was like a sister network or something. Nikki Tutorials is a part of it, I think. And so like a lot of people that were a part of StyleHaul, they were trying to push them onto this other network, join in. And I said no. But so someone from that other network, I contacted them and was like, sorry, I know I'm not a part of your network, but like, has StyleHaul messed up or something? And they emailed me back and they were like, yeah, we've had quite a few people come on from StyleHaul, and like since StyleHaul is disconnected, there's been this huge like problem with people's AdSense. And I'm just like, what does that mean for me then? Like, especially with this whole thing with Alexandria Ryan, she's having her problems with her AdSense. I mean, that's a completely different thing, and that hers got hacked. Like, I feel so bad. I wish there was something that we could do to get that back for her. But yeah, it scared me. But Sapphire, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm not here fishing for money at anyone. Like, I'm just telling you what's going on in my life. But Sapphire, you said, hey Cassie, hope you're having a good Sunday. Small question, what advice would you have for someone who still suffers from skin picking, especially on the face and body? Did I say thank you? Thank you for the super chat. I am sorry that you are going through that. Still, dermatillomania, it's a real rough. And I think one of my biggest things that has helped me, I mean, going to therapy really helped, but mindfulness. Look into mindfulness. It's a long process. It is really mentally draining, but I think being mindful and learning how to be mindful and learning about my therapist always called it your inner critic. I don't know if that's like the actual thing, but like just mindfulness. I think mindfulness has been the biggest thing for me. So I hope that helps. I'm trying to remember. I don't remember what the video was called. Shoot. But one of my videos about dermatillomania, maybe I called it like therapy update or something. It was a video where I was sitting in front of my bed. I did like a whole video on like the top things I've learned from therapy and like what has been helpful to me for dermatillomania. So maybe check that out. But either way, yeah. Okay. Well, so basically, getting back to AdSense, just to finish off that story, I think everything is going to be fine. I have money that showed up in my AdSense, so we'll see if that gets transferred into my bank account, and we'll see. I think, but basically, I was just really stressed about, oh my God, I don't have AdSense anymore. How am I going to pay my rent? Like, I have savings, but it'll only last me for like maybe 5 months tops. So, but anyways, I think it's all problem solved. I've got a lot of people yelling at me, asking about Trisha and the Trisha drama. I've also got someone saying, don't listen to people asking about Trisha. Drama's not good for my channel. Agreed. I think people are probably curious about my take on Trisha just because I have come out as a fan of Trisha in the past. I'm trying to think of how I can say this the best way possible. To me, the whole situation is like a little boy who cried wolf type thing, right? We all know that story. The little boy, he cries wolf to play a prank, but there's not actually a wolf. The villagers go to help him every single time, actually being concerned because they think there's a wolf, blah, blah, blah. He does it enough times where then when he cries wolf and there's an actual wolf and he's in danger, no one comes to help him because he has done this so many times before. I think this is one of those things where Trisha has trolled so much in the past and has come out as so many things in the past, be it bi, be it lesbian, be it a different race, be it a different whatever, you know? And so it doesn't lend her credibility in this situation. I also think that Trisha's wording of everything did not help her case if she is being truthful about being trans. The way that she worded what she was going through made it sound like, even though she's saying she's trans, the way she worded it made it sound like she's confused. You know, saying that she 1,000% identifies with her born given gender, that isn't being trans, you know? And so I think it's a lot of confusion on her part. Like, I think she has made that very clear, if anything, that she has always been very confused about her identity in general. I also think, though, that it's dangerous that, you know, so many people are, I shouldn't say dangerous, but like, if someone says they're like, I guess I'm just in the boat where if someone says they're trans or they say they're whatever, be it sexual identification, be it a gender identity, whatever, if they say that they are that, I just give them the benefit of the doubt. You know, like, it doesn't hurt me at all to call them a different pronoun, to let them live their life that way. So I just, fine. And so for me, it's, but like, I also see the side too, a lot of people that are trans or in the LGBTQ plus community that say that this is just making a big joke out of it and that it's harmful in that aspect. I totally see that side of things. 100%. And so I see all sides of it. I think that's, yeah, Scarlett's brain is on fire says how she went about the conversation was dangerous. I agree. like I said before, like I think the way that she worded it and everything was not good, or the way that she worded it was problematic. And like I said, I don't think it lends to credibility for her. And then also the way she's been acting after that in her videos, like it just makes it seem like I said, I wanted to give her the benefit of the doubt. But then in these subsequent videos, the way that she's been sounding and acting, it just seems like it all was a cry for attention. And if that's the case, that puts a really sour feeling in my stomach that she would do that for attention. Like, that's not okay, you know? So that's kind of where I am. Little Vamp says I'm trans and she is attention seeking. Yeah, she could be. That's very possible. Like, I also feel like I don't really have much space to say anything, like being who I am and how I identify. Like, I am technically, I mean, I guess, like, am I a part of the LGBTQ plus community by being an ally? I've never really known, but like, that's where I am. Like, I am just an ally. Like, I haven't ever had to face those kinds of fights in terms of like standing up for myself, saying like, I am an, you know, XYZ, be it I am a lesbian, I am a trans, that's not how you say it. I'm sorry. Yeah, I just, either way, do you get what I'm saying? I don't feel like I have much room to talk on this because it doesn't affect me personally, but anyways. Samantha says, if this is about Trisha, she has been a troll since the dawn of time. She looks to see what is trending and hops on the boat, gives her 2 cents, which is typically her lying and acting. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think she's confused. I think she's very confused in life in general, and I think it's unfortunate that this is how she's going about whatever she's going about right now. Yeah, B. Burke says, I'm curious what will come out on the doctors. She mentioned her episode coming up. Yeah, I saw that on her Instagram, that she's going to be on the doctors soon. I think she said her episode airs sometime in October, but I'm very curious to see what kind of a tale she spins on the show and how they react to it. But yeah, Little Vamp says, it's okay, Cassie. It's a complex subject that shouldn't be taken lightly. Exactly. That's what I mean. Like, I don't feel like, yeah, it's one of those things that you just shouldn't mess with. Like, if she is doing this for attention, like, it's not good. It's not okay. Samantha wants to know if my channel will make more money without a network. We'll see. I think so. Based on what my AdSense showed, now that I'm not with a network, yes, I am making a lot more. A decent amount more. I shouldn't say a lot more, but like double. It is, so that's a lot more. Thank you so much. Wow, 2 super chats at once. Steph Delbano, thank you so much for the super chat. You say, hi, Cassie. I hope $5 helps in some way. I've been in and out of the hospital this year with kidney stones, so I feel your pain. Sending you lots of love. Thank you so much, and I am so sorry that you have had to go through that. I hear kidney stones are an absolute beep, like really not fun. I think though, I mean, I'm assuming you've been in the hospital, like hopefully they've been able to do something for you. I think my surgeon had said that they have something for kidney stones where it like melts them or turns them into mush to make them easier to pass. Is that true? If so, either way, I hope you have found solutions to your pain like that. Ugh, that's so awful. I apologize for that, but thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. And then Jennifer says, thank you for being you. Love watching your videos. Thank you so much, and thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate that. Ashley asks, what did the network do? Basically, I mean, networks, MCNs, multi-channel networks, they I feel like there's a huge difference between what they claim to do and what they actually do. What they claim to do is help boost your channel somehow. They don't, at least not in my experience, but they also claim to raise your revenue in that they get better ad deals for you. They also do help a lot with just like being a quicker, what's the word? Connection with people at YouTube. So if you have a problem or if you're having problems with copyright or whatever, like they take care of that stuff for you. What I saw with the network, that was the main thing that the network did for me, was help me to take down people who were re-uploading my videos on the site and dealing with copyright problems. You know, if I had a claim on one of my videos and it was incorrect, they would help take care of that. But what was the question again? What do networks do? Yeah, I mean, that's basically it. But over the years, it has definitely come out that most networks are pretty much scams. Hannah asks if I read the chat after the fact. You know, it's hard to read every comment live, but the support for you has been lovely to read. Oh, that's so sweet to hear. I don't usually, I mean, I do and I don't. I try and like, because I have to I don't have to, but like I sit through the footage so that I can put timestamps in the description for people who are watching this after the fact. And sometimes I'll try and like watch the chat as I'm doing that, but a lot of times I'm just like doing other things because I don't like to listen to myself talk. But oh, yay, Steph. Yes, he said, yeah, they actually zap them with a laser, the kidney stones, and then they break into pieces and pass. Luckily, you've been able to pass them all, but it's super painful. Oh, that's good. That's good. Sorry, guys, I'm like pushing on my nose. It's very itchy. It's very itchy. Elizabeth says, Cassie, you're intelligent. Do your own thing. Well, thank you. I am trying. So how are you guys? How are you guys? Hi, Quincy. Say happy Sunday. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce your username, if it's supposed to be Desi, but I'm so stressed out / can't stop procrastinating the projects I have to do. Also very bored, uninspired. I'm so tired of living the same old routine. Don't know how to break out of this vicious cycle. I mean, I think you actually solved your own problem in that statement, in saying that you need to break out of the cycle. I have been there. I think we have all been there, being in ruts and feeling like you're living in a vicious cycle of boredom and non-inspiration. And to get out of that, you need to switch it up. It sucks and it's hard, but even just adding one thing different to your day, go for a walk for 15 minutes, whatever it is, switch it up, and you will find joy come back to the things that you were starting to get bored with. So, oh, good. Lots of people are saying that things are good for them. Circular cycles are circular. Put some corners in there. That's a good way of putting it. What was your name? Polives. P. Olives. Yes. Rosie Brown says, has it snowed in Minnesota yet? It has. It has. Nothing has stuck, at least not where I am, but it has snowed a couple times, and it's been very cloudy and gray. So I love it. Like, this is my kind of weather. Wow. Ashley Beaver says, you kicked out your lazy, no good husband who you've been with for 7 years. Your best friend of 2 is now your girlfriend of 6 months. You've never been happier, and your kids are happier too. Yay! Congrats on that huge life change. I'm so happy that you're happy and that others in your life are happy too. That's exciting. Yeah, Carrie says, snow already? In Toronto, it's just been really chilly. Yeah, I mean, it's early for here, too. I mean, when I was growing up, it wasn't that early. Like, I feel like every now and then we did have snow on Halloween type of a thing. But, oh, thank you, Janelle. Just says, Cassie, you're so inspirational. I relate to you so much. Thanks for all you do. Thank you. I think that's so crazy, like, to think that I can be inspirational to anyone, but that just... I mean, that makes me really happy to hear that I can be that source for you. It's really flattering. You know, when I feel like I'm not doing much or not doing enough, to hear that, it means a lot. Sorry, I just read someone's comment and I was a little taken aback by it. I'm gonna move on. People are asking about boy updates. None. Literally none. Just with everything that's been going on and just with how stressed I've been and just with my health updates and stuff, I don't have time. I got zero time. I've got zero time. Yeah. Oh, cool. Adriana says, just to let you know, you have a follower from Argentina. Hi. Hello. That's exciting. I also got an email. I mean, I don't know if I'm like supposed to say this or not, like, because I haven't responded back and I doubt that I'm actually going to do this, but like, I got an email. Oh my God, you guys, from, I forget what they're called. Matchmakers in the City, is that what it is? They apparently were the ones that like hooked up Patty from Millionaire Matchmaker. And I got an email saying that they want to do a whole series on like internet famous people looking for love. They want to talk to me about being on it, on the show. Like, you've got, like, I'm actually tearing up. Like, that's so funny to me. Like, why me? I would do so poorly. I mean, I feel like I would be a joke on that show. Since aren't they in LA? Me in an LA dating scene. First off, I'm like 100 pounds too heavy for that. Second off, that is like so not my scene. Like, at least based on, you know, things like The Bachelor and stuff, like those people drive me insane. I would go on the show and like if I were to actually date anyone or like go on a date with somebody, I'd be like, you're fake, you're fake, you're fake, shut up, I don't believe you. Like yikes. Yikes. So I don't know. I mean, I might Mishmash says they chose you because you always talk about not being good enough for love. Again, here you're doing it. It's not that I think, I mean, every now and then, like my dark side tells me that I'm not good enough for love, but like in general, I don't feel that way. It's just that I don't think, I just don't put up with that kind of BS, like that fake love BS. You know, like where people are on the show, like trying to just like look all romantic and whatever else, and like telling them they're the love of their life, even though they've known each other for a week. I'm like, shut up. That's not, no. Like, so I just, anyways, yeah. And I'm not like putting myself down and saying that I'm 100 pounds too heavy. It's just that like literally my body is not made for TV in terms of what sells on TV. Like, I don't look like the girls that go on Bachelor and Bachelorette or Millionaire Matchmaker and stuff. Like, so I don't know that they would be able to sell me, you know? Because at least, I mean, I've watched Millionaire Matchmaker before and they're all like, you know, standing in a line or whatever. And the judges, or I don't know what their title is, the consultants, say, your outfit's ugly. This is ugly about you, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, people are saying, yeah, I'm so young. What's wrong in being single? You should do it. It would at least get your name out there and views up. Most of all, you may find someone. But that's another problem, is that if it would be out in LA, I don't want to meet someone out in LA. I don't live in LA. I live in Minnesota. And like, what are the chances that someone in LA would be like, yes, I will move to Minnesota for you? They're just like so different. I don't know. I mean, in any case, I might email him back and be like, we can talk, but I don't know. So we'll see. If anything, I think it sounds hilarious. And like, I'd be down for, that doesn't sound like what I mean. I'd be down for a fun time in terms of like going on the show and just being like, oh God, but they may match you up locally, at least inquire about it. Yeah, exactly. I mean, if anything, it won't hurt to like hop on a call or something with this guy that emailed me, but like, I was just so taken aback because I'm so used to getting like, you know, not fake emails, spam or like scam email type of a thing. Like the main thing, if you ever start YouTube or like if you start any kind of like an influencer job career, is like when you start getting offers coming into your email, do some background checks. You know, the first thing I always look at, what's their email? Because usually if it's a real company, it will be not like at hotmail.com or at gmail or, you know, like it'll be I'm trying to think of sponsors I've worked for before. Like it'll be Jennifer at audible.com. It'll be Steve at threadup.com. Like make sure like hyper zoom in on that email account and like see, is it spelled exactly like the company is spelled? Make sure it's not Audible spelled AUDABLE or like, you know, if there's two I's and something, like it just, you just got to look out for that kind of stuff. And then once you find that, go check out if they have a LinkedIn or some kind of profile online to make sure that person actually works at the company still and like that sort of a thing. And I looked this person up and it's legit. Like I thought it was a fake email, just being like, hey, Cassie, we want to put you on this show. And then I was going to look and see that it was just like at hotmail.com. In which case this is not real, but I looked it up and like, oh my God, that's a thing. Anyways, Lauren says, being on YouTube is like being on TV. Come on, Cassie. I mean, it is, but it's not. Because I control what I put on here. You know, I don't control what they put on here. And like after my experience with the doctors and whatnot, like just, I mean, that was a good experience overall. Don't get me wrong, but just like, you know, they edit things to fit their narrative. Any TV show does. Anyone does. Thank you, Sophie. Says, so sorry you're going through all of this. I had gallstones too. Thank you for all you do. You're beautiful and great at your job. Hope you recover quickly and feel better soon. Thank you so much. That is so sweet of you. That's really sweet of you. Thank you for that. Yeah, I mean, it's just different, you know, like being on TV is just different. I don't have any control over anything. And then like, just, I don't know. I mean, I feel like I'm a bit better equipped now to deal with comments that come from this, but like after being on the doctors and like seeing the comments that people would leave under those videos on YouTube, like, you know, about my appearance and stuff, like at the time I was not equipped to handle that. And so for me, I mean, I would just have to stay away from comments about, you know, like, oh, look at all of her chins. She's lying to us on YouTube about how she looks. Look at her on TV. Like, no, it's just they have horrible angles on TV. I don't know why. They should know to either do it at direct level or higher. That's flattering. But for some reason, they set their cameras to just a little bit lower. And that's where you get all of this. Anyways, Hatchmandu says, wait, you were on the doctors? I was. Was that, God, how long ago was that now? Like 2 years ago? Year and a half. But yeah, I mean, if you search Thrift Thick the Doctors, you'll see my stuff on YouTube on their channel. Yeah, people can be so mean. Yeah, it's true. People can be very mean. But a lot of people can be very nice. Like 9 the Dream 6 is sending love and positivity your way. Don't even read the negative comments. Those are people with low self-esteem trying to bring you down with them. Yep, I've gotten much better at that. Did they pay me to be on The Doctors? No, they did not. I mean, it's pretty much like any other show. I think I can say this. Like, I don't think I'm breaking my non-disclosure. But, like, I mean, any show, like Dr. Phil, The Doctors, any reality talk show type of a thing. At least as far as I know. Maybe if you're, like, an actual celebrity, you have to get paid to go on there. I don't know that. But, like, if you're, like, a normal person like me, no. As far as I know, and in my experience, no, you do not get paid. They do, like, fly you out there and pay for your accommodations, you know, a hotel room and stuff. But otherwise, no, they don't pay you. Oh, thank you. Moonchild Youngblood says your foundation is beautiful. What are you currently using? I am testing out a new foundation. This one from Sephora, the Matte Perfection Tinted Moisturizer. I'm just starting out that weekly wear. I'm like starting to try and get videos prepped for when I do have my surgery. I want to have at least a week of videos ahead of time so that I can rest for a week. Yeah, it's just a lot of work, but it'll be worth it so that, like I said, I can relax after surgery. But thank you guys for saying I look gorgeous. That's so sweet. Ashley wants to know if I'm going to review the Sephora lip sample kit this year. I'm so on the edge about it. I don't know. I'm very conflicted. I do plan on making an anti-haul video though, and I'm going to talk about it there. Oh my goodness! One of a Kind says, I wish you could see my new kitty. I found him under the mobile home next door, only a few weeks old. Oh my goodness! Oh, kitty. I hope everything's okay. Did you take it to a vet? Get it all checked out? Hopefully it's healthy. Someone asks, how do the kitties react to that evil dog barking? It's not necessarily an evil dog, but it scares the cats. Like, they don't like it. They've gotten a little used to it, though. Hannah says, so they continue to get all the revenue from the reruns, but you get nothing. Charming. I mean, it's not that I got nothing. Like, I got the experience of going on the show, plus they paid for my therapy, like, at least for those few months that they said they were going to. Like, I still got something out of it. But I mean, I think that's kind of, you know, that's how they make money, is they produce a show. You know, like, I didn't really have to do any work going on the show. You know, like, it's not like I put in time editing and that sort of a thing. Anyways. I'll probably be on for like another 7 minutes. So if anyone like wants, I think the hour mark is usually a good spot to leave these. But so if anyone has some very important questions to ask me, you can feel free to ask them. Aw, thank you. Sad Soul 86 says, if you go to the show, you will show people the true gorgeous woman, not the wannabe gorgeous woman that the show is full of. You are gorgeous just the way you are. Thank you. That's so sweet. I mean, it's not to say that the women that are on these types of dating shows aren't lovely. It's just a different kind of beautiful, you know? So would I ever do a meetup? I don't know. And I actually just had a dream about this last night. I was at like some kind of a thing, kind of like a VidCon or something, but it was like much more informal. And I had, I had asked people online in the dream, like, is anyone going to come? Like, I'll be there. And like, I think like maybe 200 people or something had said like, yeah, I'm going to come meet you. Exciting. And then one person showed up. Like, that is my nightmare. Just like so scary. Am I involved in politics at all? Things are crazy. I'm not. I hate politics. I mean, I keep up with them to an extent, to know what's going on in the world right now, especially in my world, my country. But my God, it's a lot of drama, and I hate it. Oh, I hate it. People are asking me about my water bottle. It's from Walmart. Glitzy Gem says, Cassie, can you see Mr.? I wonder if you meant me, but yes, I do. Scarlett's brain is on fire says, that's a naked on the first day of school dream. Mortifying. Yeah, it wasn't a good feeling. That's for sure. Oh, thank you. Kitties and Cosmetics says, love you, Cassie. Emily says, your sweater looks so cozy. Where's it from? This I had gotten from Stitch Fix. I don't know what the brand is. That brand. What does that say? I don't know. But that's the brand. What does that say? Stapato? Staccato? I can't read backwards. Staccato! How was that look? Staccato. Oh, can you see the kitties before I go? Well, I would have to disturb them from their slumber. Let me see. I don't know where G is. But let's see. Give me a sec. He hates me now. Here's Galileo. Do you hate me? He was sleeping. LOL, they won't mind. They're famous. Galileo minds. Sorry, baby. It's turn. It's turn. It's Figaro. It's Figaroni. It's Figgy Pudding. So yeah. You're being so good. Kelly says majestic as fuck. You look so pretty, Fig. Yeah. Ages? Galileo is 7.5 almost, and Fig is 3.5. Almost. I suppose I can sit back on my yoga ball now. Also, did you guys get a huge shot of my butt? I hope you enjoyed it when I was bending over to get fit. You probably did. I hope you enjoyed that. Yes. Paul says forever cat hairs in the lips. You know, it's a thing. It happens. Oh, you guys didn't see anything. Or did you see it? Oh, I've got some people saying that booty though, and I've got some people saying no booty though. Did you see any booty? Did you see any booty? Most people are saying no. Okay, well. There was a chance? Oh, someone says that you saw the booty. But most people are saying a flash of it. Ooh, Samantha says, no, we didn't. We just know you've got a good butt. Ooh. Ooh. Just a peek. Oh, now you guys have me all curious. Part of it? Dang it. Oh my gosh. A peek. It was mostly off screen. Not quite a full booty. Okay. Okay. So it was a partial booty. A glimpse of the booty. A quarter of a cheek. You guys are making it sound saucy. Either way. I mean, actually, I guess I could stay on longer. I'm basically like waiting on my mom here. She's gonna help me. I am finally hanging up all of my shelves here in my office today so that I can put my collectibles out. And she's gonna help me to make a little collection wall of all of my shelves. Because hanging up shelves is annoying. It's really annoying. But yeah, I will be doing a video on that on my Collects channel. So yes, I will show off the collectibles when they're up. I will. It will be on my Collects channel very soon. I'll be filming a whole video on that. So. Oh, Vegas in Stiletto says, I just saw that you were live, so you wanted to pop in. Whoop, whoop. And people are saying hello to my mom. People love my mom. That's great. I love my mom too. Oh, Pinky Chi-Chi says y'all are mother-daughter goals. That's so sweet. We haven't always been. Oh, the teenage years were rough. Real rough. But okay, yeah. I mean, I think we're actually good. I think I'm going to keep this at an hour, this live stream. I'm going to go and start doing timestamps here for this video. And One of Kind says, yes, we saw that fantastic booty. Well, I'm going to have to check. I mean, it's fine if you did, whatever. But yeah, so I'm going to go. I hope you all are doing well and enjoyed the stream. For those of you who just got here, don't even worry about it. I mean, I'm sorry that you couldn't catch me completely live, but there will be a replay on my channel. It will upload when it's done processing on YouTube, and you can rewatch the replay, and it will be a jolly good time that way as well. I will be working on timestamps. There will be new videos out on Monday and Tuesday. Monday, tomorrow, on my Collects channel, so check that out if you are interested in collectibles. And then there will be a new video on one of the new ColourPop collections on Tuesday on this channel. And yeah. thank you all for staying. Thank you all for watching. It was usually around 450 to 500 of you. So thank you all for watching. That's amazing. And I appreciate you guys. And I hope you had a good time. And I hope the rest of your Sunday is good. I love you guys. And I will see you all very soon. Bye. I suppose I never know how to do the outro here in a live stream, but as always, I hope you all are doing well, and until next time, just stay well until then. Bye. 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 Bye.